Hey guys, it is Monday, June 22nd, and it is time for weekly weigh-in number 3. So let's get right into it and get on the scale. Hey guys, so I thought I would take some time to talk about my week. As you saw, my weigh-in this morning, I weighed in at 297.8. Super excited about that. Last week, if you remember, I weighed in at 300 pounds even, had a huge loss last week, and as I mentioned to you guys, I knew I was carrying around a lot of water weight, and so I expected that big loss. And this week going in, I had to have realistic expectations, set what I believe was a realistic calorie target for each day, and had what I felt like was a realistic outcome for the week. My goal for the week, as I said in last week's video, was to lose 2 pounds roughly. And if I didn't, I was going to be okay with it. But if you saw the weigh-in this week, I lost 2.2 pounds, which is super cool. So actually that takes me up to 110.2 pounds lost, and so awesome. I'm just so stoked about that. Now, if you remember, I've been calling this phase 2 of my weight loss journey. When I ended phase 1 and began phase 2, I had lost, I believe it was 94 pounds. And so that first week I lost 2.4. The second week of phase 2, I lost 11.6, I think. And then, of course, this week, the 2.2 pounds lost. And I've got my MyFitnessPal app here, and was showing this to some people this weekend, Brian and LP, and just talking about my journey. It's just really exciting to me to have come where I am and be able to put into place a plan and meet those goals. It was a really great week. I set a calorie goal of about 2,400 calories a day, and then immediately revised that. As I've mentioned, I have an extremely physical job. So what I've kind of done is those work days, which my work week is Tuesday through Friday, I tag on at least another 500 calories. And my goal is really to stay under 3,000. And then on Friday, I was at 2,840. Which I had to plan very special for Friday, because if you've seen the Monday video, the Dallas Europa video, I actually found out late Thursday I was going to make it down there to the Dallas Europa for the Fit Expo going on there. And I knew that I would be eating out. This weekend was going to be a challenge, and that's really what I want to talk about next is I knew there was going to be some challenges, so I ate a little bit smarter, left myself some more macros and things, so that I just assumed we would eat out that night. The funny thing is, I get to my sister's house in Texas where I stayed, and as I'm pulling up, they're putting ribeyes on the grill, and I love ribeye, but it's also one of the fattiest meats. And so I was glad I did the work. I'm glad I prepared for eating something a little bit more out of the norm. And so we had ribeyes and some spinach salad with tomatoes and some just simple corn on the cob, and I tracked every little bite I ate, and it was awesome. I hit kind of my macros were kind of on with what I wanted. Like I said, I was at 24 for that day, but as far as my percentages go, I was a lot closer than I had expected to be. So it was really exciting. And then Saturday was the Fit Expo, and that was an interesting day because you spend a lot of time at those events, and there aren't a lot of opportunities to eat and things like that. And so I went a lot of the day without eating. I had a flat tire that morning, so I forgot to grab breakfast running out of my sister's house. And while I was at Walmart, I wound up having to buy a banana, and I bought another one of those Ultra Sunrise Monsters that was in last week's full day of eating, and had that for breakfast. And then at the Fit Expo, wound up getting a Quest bar from the Quest booth. Really helped me. I was starting to get the shakes and stuff after just hanging out with all that bunch that you see in that video. Was super hungry, hit some Chipotle on my way back to the house, and then I had no idea what we would be having for dinner, but we wound up ordering out from a restaurant. So I just spent some time on their website with their nutritional information, and made sure that, I just checked on everything and what I needed. And so I wound up going over on my fats that day, but kind of hit closer to my calorie target, or actually pretty much on with my calorie target, 2439. And so I felt like I could live with that. Of course, Sunday came in pretty close on 2,600 calories. And again, my fat was a little high. The reason is we wound up eating Mexican for lunch and went to a restaurant that is one of my wife's favorites. I made a plan going in to have a fajita salad, no dressing, throw some salsa on there. The truth was I couldn't resist the chips, salsa, the queso, but I just made sure to track it all. And I knew that meant that for dinner that night, I was gonna have a really small dinner. And I did, and just made sure to stay on my calories for the day, and just knew that today would be a brand new day. I just want to say, kind of looking back on this last week and the success of this week, that set yourself realistic goals. Know that you're not going to lose 5 to 10 pounds a week. Know that if you do have a big loss, especially early on, that realistically it is going to be water weight, that you're not going to burn enough calories through the course of the week to lose that much fat. And so set yourself realistic goals, and then celebrate the victories. I'm celebrating 2.2 pounds on the scale, but saw a video this week talking about, things like non-scale victories, not letting the scale dictate your success. And for me, just the changes I've seen in my body, the changes I've seen as far as clothing sizes. I used to wear 4X, I wear a 2X now. Being in 52 to 54 size waist pants at one point, now being in 42s, and I don't think it'll be long before I'm in 40s. I mean, that's awesome to me. That's exciting. I'm able to do things. I'm able to buy clothes from normal stores. That's awesome. Celebrate the victories. Make a plan. Be realistic. Stick with it. So I'll see you guys next time.